Don't blink. Her breath touches mine, inches away, still over me, legs straddling, fingers tracing circles below my navel. Everyone watches, frozen, holding breath with me. The newcomer hasn't kissed me yet. She just hovers. Her presence slices the room open. "Hold her legs," she says. 2 hands, not hers. Obey. She lowers, lips grazing. 1 inch, 1 breath, 1 eternity. And when her mouth finally touches mine, it's not a kiss, it's ignition. Everything surges. My back arches, fingers clutch the rug. A moan escapes that isn't mine. Another wife presses against me from behind, her breasts firm against my shoulder blades. "You're trembling," she whispers, licking the shell of my ear. "Yes," I pant. Another tongue flicks the inside of my thigh. "Then don't stop." She wasn't invited, not formally, not like the others, but from the moment she stepped in, it was like the air bent around her, like the walls whispered. I saw her first, through the crack of the half-open door, watching, waiting, studying. Everyone else was already lost in each other, skin to skin, tongue to tongue, but she didn't move, not until I saw her, and smiled. That's when she stepped in, dark coat, bare legs, no apology. She moved past the others like they were furniture. Eyes on me, only me. A glass of wine was offered. She declined. "What are you here for?" someone asked her. She answered without looking, "The one who says yes." She sat in the shadows, watching every kiss, every moan. And when I looked back at her, just once, I knew she was the last, the deepest, not an interruption, a culmination. There was a moment, brief but sharp, when I looked away from her and caught my own reflection in the glass, my pupils blown wide, my lips parted, my breath shallow. She had done nothing but watch me, and I was already undone. Even then, I felt her in my spine, in the way my skin tingled before her hand even moved. In the pull, I couldn't explain. Like gravity had changed its rules, and her presence rewrote mine. And now that she's tasted me, I wonder, was she waiting for the end? Or was she always the beginning? My pulse isn't just fast, it's wild, uncontained. I feel it in my ears, my throat, my thighs. She pulls away from the kiss like she's done nothing, like I'm not unraveling under her. "Turn her over," she says. Hands flip me, back against the rug. She lowers herself again, now seated on my stomach, watching my face like she's reading pages. "She's soft here," she murmurs, fingers brushing just under my ribs. "She burns here," another wife whispers, tracing a line down my hip. The air is thick with breath and wine and skin. I reach up, grip her waist. Her shirt falls open, silk, no buttons. I pull it aside. Her breasts are bare, full, perfect. She leans down until they touch mine. The contact is electric. My hands move on instinct, over her back, into her hair, down her thighs. I want to taste her, but she stops me. "Not yet." My thighs tighten. She places one knee between my legs and presses. I groan. The others circle, drawn in again. My husband steps forward, jaw tight, chest rising. "Let her lead," he says. She leans closer, her lips at my ear, then lead me. My body obeys before my mind agrees. I sit up, flip her, climb over. My hair spills over her face. My fingers trace her jaw. "You sure?" I ask. She answers by opening her legs. And just like that, I take her. My mouth finds her neck first, warm, salty. Her skin tastes like secrets. She gasps as I bite gently. Her hands shoot up, grabbing my wrists, grounding herself. I trail kisses down, between her breasts, across her stomach, until I reach the curve of her hip. She spreads wider beneath me. The room hushes, even the moans around us seem to fade. They're watching. Every eye, Every breath, all pointed here. But then, something catches my gaze, across the rug just behind the curve of her thigh. Another pair. A woman sits astride her husband, but it's not gentle, it's primal. Her hands in his hair, his mouth on her chest. Their rhythm is faster, chaotic, urgent. He says something. She laughs, slaps his chest. He flips her. She gasps. They don't notice us watching, or maybe they do. Maybe they want to be seen. I feel a shiver travel down my back. Her moans, their gasps, they echo inside me. A reminder, this is not a scene. It's a cycle. My eyes meet another's. A wife seated across the room, fingers tangled in a man's hair. Her gaze locks on mine. There's no jealousy, no doubt, just recognition. I bend lower. Let her go slow, someone murmurs, but I don't. I tease. I edge her. My fingers trace the inside of her thigh. Featherlight, maddening. Her hips lift, desperate. Not yet, I whisper. She whimpers, shakes. Another wife crawls beside us, kisses her cheek, whispers something I can't hear. I taste her. Finally, and she comes undone. Her hand tangles in my hair. Her other hand clutches the carpet. Her spine arches. A long, low cry rips from her throat. I don't stop. She rides wave after wave until her body collapses, trembling, but hands catch her. Mine, my husband's, another man's, another woman's. She's lifted, carried, offered. Now we surround her. I press her legs apart while someone kisses her chest. My husband kneels at her head. A woman straddles her thigh. Let her feel what we felt, I say, and she does. The rhythm builds again. The whole room moves with her. Her climax pulls everyone closer. No one untouched, no one unseen. And I watch her face as she realizes this was never about being taken. It was about choosing. She lies there gasping, chest rising in waves, but I see it in her eyes. It isn't over. I take her hand, place it on my chest. My heartbeat is wild, open, calling. She moves again, slowly, gracefully, pulls me onto her. We roll, twist, tangle. Now I'm beneath. She straddles me. Her hips begin a slow, devastating rhythm. Her hands press my wrists to the floor. One by one, the others return. A man kneels beside us, kisses her back. A wife nuzzles my neck. Fingers trace my ribs, my thighs. Another man positions himself behind her. They move together, 3 bodies breathing in sync. She bends, her lips on mine. I taste myself on her. Hold me, she whispers. I do. Her hair falls over my face like a curtain. I breathe her in. Earth, sweat, wine, salt. She rocks harder. I gasp louder. Someone behind me slides beneath, lifts my hips, cradles me. I don't know who. I don't care. A woman kisses the inside of my wrist. A man traces the arch of my foot with his tongue. I shudder, not just from pleasure, but from being seen, known, opened. Hands everywhere, heat spreading. The room spins. One of them bites my shoulder. Another moans my name. Don't stop, I beg. They don't. We climax together, not in isolation, but in union. Breath by breath, pulse by pulse, rhythm folding into rhythm. Someone takes my face between their hands, kisses me so slowly I almost cry. Another presses our bodies tighter with firm hands at my hips. We twist again. I end up on top of her. My hands slide beneath her knees. I guide her. She lets go. And in her surrender, I find another rush. A man comes from behind, wrapping his arms around both of us, swaying our bodies into rhythm. We're a wave, a tide, an electric storm with no beginning or end. Just when we think we've finished, someone else joins. Another body, another spark, a hand on my neck, lips on my spine. We shift, realign, become a new rhythm entirely. No one tells us what to do. We listen only to breath, to instinct, to each other. until we collapse. Limbs tangled, mouths parted, eyes wide open. No one speaks. No one needs to. The silence says everything. This isn't the end. It's the echo, the pulse that keeps humming beneath the skin. Bodies curl into each other. Some sleep. Some still pant softly. The new woman lays beside me now, her arm draped across my waist. Her breath slows, but her fingers trace patterns on my hip, slow, unhurried. From the other side of the room, my husband raises a glass, nods, smiles. A woman rests her head on his chest. Another brushes her lips along his collarbone. And I realize none of us are leaving. Not yet. I shift under the covers. The sheets are warm with skin, sweat, and surrender. I try to rise. "Where are you going?" she murmurs, lips at my neck. I thought it was over. Her fingers slide between my thighs, barely touching. "It never ends," she whispers. "It just changes hands." A man stirs near the fireplace. Another reaches lazily across the rug. The air is thick again. The music, soft and slow, begins to play from somewhere. My husband rises, crosses the room. He stops at the edge of the bed. His hand finds mine. No words, just a look, a question. I pull back the sheet, let him in, and as someone else moans softly behind me, I think, if this is the end, why am I still opening? Then someone whispers behind my shoulder, "Next time, it's your turn to watch." I smile, shift my hips, breathe in deep. Maybe it's already begun. And if it has, then let it bloom again. Let it burn brighter. Let it circle back until we forget where it started. Until every moan sounds like memory. Until every body is a promise kept. Because if there's one thing I know now, it's this. Desire doesn't fade. It ripens. It lingers in sheets, in the echo of names gasped. It roots in the breath left behind. It hides in glances shared across rooms, in fingertips that still hum from touch. Even in silence it stirs. Even in sleep it breathes. And I'm still starving, still opening, still saying yes, in every breath, in every reach, in every pulse beneath my skin. Because this isn't a night, it's a hunger that knows my name. And tonight, I whispered it back.